What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're doing well, my friends. Today, we have an excellent video planned. It's going to be all about candlesticks. I really want to walk you through how I use candlesticks, when I use them, the most powerful and profitable ones that I've used over the years. And I just really want to walk you through it step by step. All right. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone and let's get this out right now. Let me just let everybody know we are live now and also on the Twitter. I'll let everybody know we're live now. So a few things that I want to start off with. Let's go back to SPY that we posted right here. Okay. So right here, guys, this was the weekly chart that we took the short on SPY. This was posted in July. And I said at the time that it could be a once in a lifetime short. And, a lot of people didn't take me seriously. But I want to go ahead and just show you guys why I thought about that and why that's important. So let me just let everybody know. Live now. Come learn and earn. Boom. Oops. I think that went through. All right. So I want to start off with the outside bar. Okay. So let's start off with the outside bar, and I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart. So first of all, what we're going to write down here is the candlesticks can be used on any time frame. Okay. So let's talk through this. So if you can use the candlestick on any time frame, what's the difference between a candlestick on the 5-minute chart versus the 4-hour? What's the difference? So the difference, guys, is just the time it takes for it to create. So if you're looking at a candlestick on the 4-hour, it takes 4 hours to create that candle. And essentially, the higher time frame you look at, that's going to depend on the type of trading you're doing. So if you're looking at a 4-hour chart, guys, for 2 candles to create, that's going to be 8 hours. So then you're basically putting yourself into a swing trading type of environment. However, if you're here, guys, and you're looking at SPY as an example, go to that 5-minute chart here for SPY, and you're looking at these outside bars over here, now all of a sudden we're looking at a day trade. Okay, so hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. So the key is to understand what time frame is best suited for you, but regardless, the candlesticks work on all the time frames. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to start off with here is I'm actually going to go to the monthly chart. All right. And we are going to start off with the all-time high of the stock market. Okay. So the all-time high of the stock market was a double outside bar pattern. If we go to the weekly chart, there was an outside bar at the absolute high of the S&P 500. And I've been tracking these outside bars for a very long time on the weekly chart. And I want you guys, when you get a chance, go back and look at the win rates of these weekly outside bars. They don't happen too often, but when they do, guys, they're extremely powerful. Okay, so let's just talk about what it is. So an outside bar, the high breaks the high of the previous candle and the low breaks the low. So it's fully embodying the previous candle. But what I love about the outside bar is it's a trap. Okay, so for example, if we look at December of 21, the week of the 27th, the high was 4799.75. Then the week after, the high was 4808.25. So we went up by a few points. We trapped anybody. So if we look at the chart like this, we trapped anybody that thought this trend was going to go on forever, and they got greedy, and then the selling came in right there. Okay, and you could see it attempted back in November, right, to the downside, and this was just a little scalp. And then eventually you have that tipping point, which caused the crash of the stock market. All right, hit me with the 10 if that makes sense. So as an example for this week, I can go to the 4-hour, and we had this outside bar that happened last week. And this was a big turning point for the market, because if you see the size of this outside bar, if I take the Fibonacci from the high to the low of this bar, you can see we came right back into the 618. Okay, so these outside bars are like the start of a big change in trend a lot of the times, or a continuation of the existing trend. So we have the outside bar. Let's go back to SPY now, and then let's take a look at the 5-minute chart. All right, so here's the first 15 minutes of the day. On the third candle, you have a big, huge red outside bar that traps these two bull candles, and that's it. It's gone straight from that point. Okay, hit me with the 20 if you're following me so far. So these candlesticks are all on different patterns. Okay, a different time frame. Sorry, and the only difference is going to be how long it takes for the pattern to come to fruition, depending on what time frame you're on. I will say this from my experience, guys. When you go to the monthly chart, so for example, in the YouTube Trading Wars Army, we took this outside bar long in May of this year because you could see a little bit of a doji hammer. We took the break above, and that's been a huge win for us. But on the monthly chart, I do find some of these patterns to mean significantly more. Because if you think about it, for one whole month, we trapped these traders. We broke the low for the short that they were looking to short, and then we came back up. So one whole month of trap price action. Hit me with the 10 if that makes sense. So I really like to look on the monthly, the weekly, the daily for my bigger picture. Okay. So even look right here at the top, we have an outside bar. All right. We have a holy grail. We have another outside bar that formed and another one here. If you just want to trade these patterns and become experts at these patterns, guys, you can. All right. You don't have to care about anything. You don't have to care about what's the sentiment of the market, the news. You could look at the bar and trade the bar and risk a bar. So here's an example. So let's go ahead right here. Let's look at this first 5-minute bar. A simple way to trade the outside bar is once it breaks the low or the high. So in this case, here's our outside bar. Your entry is on that bar. It breaks the low, you're in short, your stop loss is at the high. Okay, and if you're going long, so here's an example of a long. You just go ahead, do the same thing. Okay, like that. And obviously, looking at this, not every single one's gonna win. Like for example, this one is choppy, this one is choppy. But what I found, if you're trading the open, if those candles come early in the morning, they're extremely powerful because there's a lot of volume that backs those candles. Then the second thing is when you combine with Fibonacci. Okay, the third thing, combine with Fibs. Okay, so I do this all the time. All right, so let's go ahead here. Let's go back to this 4-hour chart. Okay, so let's go ahead again and let's draw this 618 that we had. So this is the 4-hour time frame, high to low. So right on this 618, what pattern is this, guys? Hit me with a 1 for inside bar, hit me with a 2 for outside bar, hit me with a 3 for Holy Grail, and 4 for Nirvana. What's that pattern? Okay, what's that pattern right there, guys? So that's a inside bar. So that shows on the 618, there's a pause. There's a stop. So that right there, guys, that's your confirmation using the candlestick on the actual level. So if I go right here to the Fibonacci book, okay, right here, I hope you guys have a copy of this, all right? Candlestick confirmation, page 48. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So now let's go back into the 5-minute chart today and let's draw up the fib. So unfortunately today, we did not touch the 618. We were waiting to short that today, but we didn't. But let's go ahead and let's drill down. Let's go to a 2-minute chart. Okay. So if you notice near the 618 right here, we don't have an inside bar, outside bar, etc. So in that case, I just keep shifting the time frame until I see a candlestick that I like, because I'm going to use the so I know I'm in the zone for the short, but I need a candlestick. So here I am on the 1-minute chart, right up in that 618. What pattern is that? Hit me with a 1 for inside bar, 2 for outside bar. So what do you guys think? So look at this, guys. Very similar to that 4-hour chart. Right up on that 618 zone, we have the inside bar. So what does that allow you to do? What's going on, brother? Deepak, what's going on? George, Steve, Omar, good to see you. So what this allows you to do now is say, okay, I short this inside bar, put a stop loss right there, bang. So now you have such a tiny risk. You're just risking a little bar. And if it's wrong, you get up. And it's really good with options because you have a very tight risk. Even with the 25, if that makes sense. Right? So that's what we call the drill down. Okay. And that's the confirmation component, is using the zones and then using the fibs essentially and looking for those patterns. So we also have advanced patterns. We have the Holy Grail Nirvana. Okay. The Holy Grail Nirvana are my custom patterns. If you get the book, you get them for life, for free. Okay. And you get alerts with them. So you can turn alerts on. So here's my indicator right here. You can turn the alerts on. Okay. You can change the colors, and then you can go here and you can add an alert, and you can send it to your phone, your email, whatever you want to do. So if you get the book, guys, you get that for life. All right. I didn't want to charge a monthly fee for an indicator like other people do. I don't think that makes sense. Okay. But anyways, so let's go now and we will look at these Holy Grail patterns and Nirvanas. And I love to look at the Holy Grail on the 15-minute chart. Okay. So I have been tracking a lot of data for a very long time. And I find, so the Holy Grail is when the yellow highlight comes, you have an outside inside bar on the 15. So even look today, guys, on the 15-minute chart, it's extremely, extremely powerful. Hit me with the 10 if that makes sense. So it's a combination and it automatically highlights. And then with the next one we have is the Nirvana. Same thing, 15-minute. I love that. Nirvana is the opposite of the Holy Grail. All right. So with that, we just hit that, guys. Take that up. Same way if we were to just trade a regular outside bar. So keep an eye on that on the 15-minute chart. You can also use it on the 5 and the 3. Actually, guys, I don't think it's static on the microphone. I'm in a suite and the fridge is broken. So I think you guys are hitting the air in the fridge. Let me see if I can fix this. Hit me with the 3 if it's better. Better? Yeah, I got a broken fridge. I apologize for that, guys. I gotta call them to fix it. Anyways, and now going back, there's one more called the tweezers. Okay, the tweezer is an old school indicator I used to use. So if we go here back to the indicators, tweezer, let's see if it's still there. Tweezers. What the hell is tweezer and kangaroo tails? Tweezer top, tweezer bottom finder. Okay, let's look at this now. Okay, it's worse. Shit. Okay, hold on. I'll unplug it, plug it back in. Give me a sec. Not better? All right, hit me with a 5 if we're good. My bad, guys. As soon as I get back home, I'm buying a $5,000 microphone. So anyways, for the tweezer, it's tweezer top, bottom finder. I found this on Tradingview. But essentially what it is, guys, it's when two candles have the exact same low or the exact same high. Okay? So if I go back here to the 5-minute chart, you can see like right here, for example, exact same low back to back. Okay? It doesn't happen too often. It's a rare pattern. So I really like when I see it. I should probably just keep the tweezer on right here. Here's another example. This one's a loser. But let's see if we could find something on the tweezer. Let's go to the daily chart. I doubt there is going to be one, but yep, nothing that I see. Let's go to the hourly. I don't see any tweezers as well. Oh, there's one right here. So look here. Back on July 7th, look at that tweezer top. Bang, bang, and a sell-off. Hit me with the 7 if that makes sense. All right. So that's cool. I like the tweezer, and I just really wanted to show you guys that as well. But yeah, so this is more of just like an introduction. And what I want you guys to do, just looking at the market right now, we had a very big sell-off today. So I'm looking to, you see this short leg right here, guys? I'm looking to play this short leg into the rest of the week. And I'm going to be drawing up a pattern for us in the Discord, and I'll share it with on the YouTube when I can, looking for a setup here. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this, please let me know. I'm going to end the broadcast and just comment below which pattern is your favorite. I think I might do a separate video for each candlestick pattern. one for inside bar, one for outside bar, one for Nirvana, one for Ragnarok, one for Tweezers. Hit me with the 17 if you think that's a good idea. And just please comment below and let me know specifically which one you want me to go in more detail with. My go-to, guys, is pretty much all of them, you know. But I love to see the confluence with the Fibonacci. Okay. That really helps me to get over the edge when I see that confluence. As always, guys, check me out, tradingwars.com. I really appreciate your time, my friends. Everything I just talked about in the Fib books, the SPY book, or the stock book, any one of those books, you'll get my indicator for life, both of them, Nirvana and the Golden, if you want. You get it for life. It's in the Discord. And if you guys are interested, plus you're going to get 1 month for free. Come hang out with us. We go live every single day, my friends. And you can sign up right here on the main page if you're interested, all right, for just the Discord access. Love to see you tomorrow. Hopefully we get a big winner tomorrow. It's been a little bit of a slow week, but usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are big days. I really want to hit it hard. All right, I've been sitting on the short swing trade that I called out on SPY for a long time. I've been able to double that small account. So back when I gave you guys this alert, this was back July 22nd, when I said, you know, could this be a once in a lifetime short? And so far it's been. So hopefully, I mean, I don't want to pray for the market to go down, guys, because I know a lot of people have long-term investments. I do myself. But at the same time, I would love to make some money on that short. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you guys. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you again. Take care.